I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Ukraine latest. Zelenskyy says he plans to meet Xi Jinping. The war that began with Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022 has reached a grim one-year milestone, with mounting military and civilian deaths. As Russia steps up attacks around Bakhmut, Western nations have raised their military support for Ukraine to the highest level yet, with commitments to send main battle tanks. Read our in-depth coverage. For all our coverage, visit our Ukraine war page. Saturday, February 25th, Tokyo time. 2:40 a.m. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy says he intends to meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping. I plan to meet with Xi Jinping, and I think that would be useful to our countries and to global security, Zelenskyy says, speaking through an interpreter at a news conference. The Ukrainian leader gives no indication of when such a meeting would take place. The two countries have an interest in preserving economic relations, Zelenskyy says in response to a reporter who asked how Ukraine can keep geographically distant countries like China engaged. As far as I know, China respects territorial integrity, historic territorial integrity, which means that China needs to do its best to make sure that the Russian Federation withdraws from our territory because that is what respect for territorial integrity and sovereignty is, Zelenskyy says. 1:40 a.m. Leaders from the group of 7 major industrial nations urge countries not to provide assistance to Moscow on the anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, affirming a commitment to sanctions against Russia and assistance for Kyiv. We call on third countries or other international actors who seek to evade or undermine our measures to cease providing material support to Russia's war, or face severe costs, the bloc said in a statement. While the G7 did not name specific countries, the warning was likely a message to China, which is believed to be considering supplying arms to Moscow. Read more. 12:30 a.m. The latest U.S. sanctions targeting the Russian war machine include 5 Chinese companies chosen for engaging in sanction evasion and backfill activities in support of Russia's defense sector, the White House says. Of the roughly 90 newly sanctioned companies, 79 are based in Russia. Russian and Chinese affiliated companies operating in France, Canada, and the Netherlands are also among the total. Friday, February 24th. 11:45 p.m. Sweden will donate up to 10 Leopard 2 tanks and Hawk anti-aircraft systems to Ukraine, its government says, in its latest tranche of military support to help Kyiv push back the Russian invasion. The Swedish tanks reinforce the Leopard 2 contribution that other European countries make. Coordination of support is ongoing with international partners donating Leopard 2 or other tanks, the statement said. 11:04 p.m. Poland has delivered 4 Leopard tanks to Ukraine and is prepared to send more quickly, Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki says. Poland and Europe stand by your side. We will definitely not leave you. We will support Ukraine until complete victory over Russia, Morawiecki said during a visit to Kyiv, standing next to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Warsaw's commitment to its neighbor has been instrumental in persuading European allies to donate heavy weapons to Ukraine, including tanks, a move opposed by several governments including Berlin until recently. 11 p.m. Russia is in talks with a Chinese manufacturer to buy 100 drones for delivery in April, German magazine Der Spiegel reports, without citing specific sources. Xi'an Bingo Intelligent Aviation Technology reportedly said it was prepared to make 100 prototypes of its ZT-180 drone, which the magazine says can carry a 50-kilogram warhead. Russia has launched countless attacks on Ukraine using Iran's Shahed-136 drone, killing hundreds and damaging civilian infrastructure. The US, Germany, and other Western countries have warned China not to sell weapons to Russia for its war against Ukraine, saying any such move would have severe consequences. I have told China's representatives that it cannot be accepted, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz told ZDF Public Television on Thursday. 8:19 p.m. Japan is considering new sanctions against Russia over its invasion of Ukraine, in step with moves by other group of 7 countries, Prime Minister Fumio Kishida said on Friday. Speaking ahead of a call with other G7 leaders and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, due later on Friday, Kishida said he would present new ideas for sanctions but did not give any details. Britain on Friday announced a new package of Russian sanctions, including export bans on every item used by Russia in war, while the United States has said it is also preparing new measures. Russia is refusing to change their hardline stance, Kishida told reporters at a news conference to mark the one-year anniversary of the invasion, which Moscow calls a special military operation.